Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And now just holding on. Solid holding on. Solid straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And Roy Jones Jr. facing a pure counterpunch. Jr. facing a pure counterpunch.
Well, you know, it's going to be like looking in the mirror in some way. That arrogance is going to show a little bit. He's going to say, the heck with this counterpuncher. I'm not going to respect that the way I'm worried about that. I'm just going to get off real quick. He's not going to have a chance to pull the trigger.
Solid counter. A headshot. A headshot. Here we go. Round two is underway. Good right hand. Away some time with that clinch.
Get that head moving.
Another clinch.
Back to the body.
Halfway through this round here, unable to make an impact there by Bone Crusher. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Asakainen's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing. He knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he can go through that door.
Down a beat down on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we
got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
A flush hook. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Asakainen's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 ass spin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Little volume punching to the body there.
Jab, jab. Move your head. Watch the hook.
Halfway through round number 4.
Double up on your punches. Do that again.
Combo lands to the head.
Nice.
last 10 seconds. The Warriors showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork.
Flats, that's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Come on, kid.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
It's okay. Pay him.
Bone Crusher's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter. He thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter.
Oh, what a whiff by Bone Crusher. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
All right, just keep moving.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. The start of the 6th round. Kainen's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
The Warriors doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Kainen's proving to be... Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence. The 2 punches in sequence by Bone Crusher. Hits him in the mug with the right. The Warrior showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just good hard strike by Bone Crusher? Solid and a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Jones is nailed by a huge hook. Kainen's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Bone Crusher's way off the mark. That punch thing can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
In the last round, we know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Right back to the gut. at the halfway point of round 7. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Good accuracy with that uppercut.
Move! Focus! You're doing great.
Right back at you. Counter power punch. The Warriors just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Jones is down on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Worse than that, though, and this is almost a crime. Has he even tried? He's got tons of energy left. Has he even asked himself if he can get in a better position?
No, somebody needs to remind him that this is not horseshoes. You know, you don't get points for getting close to that peg. You got to get to the peg.
The Warriors doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. That hook.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Well-placed jab straight. The Warriors' combination punching is working well here.
Long, just keep it going.
Bone Crusher's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
The Warriors' right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Keep moving, keep moving. Doing great.
Asakainen's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good return fire that time. Jones is feeling the sting of that big uppercut. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then lay in the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range, know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Good defensive skill. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. This situation.
Yeah, and they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Asakainen's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and big shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers used to say, you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Asakainen's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Boom, final minute of the final round. The combo lands upstairs.
Keep working the body.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Bone crusher still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.